Guys, so this is Cajalco Road. This is the old Cadillac Hill. There's been thousands of cars dumped out here. I thought I filmed them all, but I was informed by my friends that I missed them. Let's go see if we can get to it from going the back way. If not, we're gonna have to climb over this huge mountain, and I don't want to do that. So from what I learned from going on adventures is don't park to the closest place where you could hike in from. Park in a safe place. I was just driving up there in an area I probably shouldn't have been in, and I was going to risk parking and hiking down a mountain, but I believe I was on a company's property. So I changed my mind and turned around. So here we are. I just parked in the road. Hopefully nobody breaks into my van. All right, guys, made it to a point where the trail ends. Now we're gonna be on, oh, I already see a car from here. Wow. It's either that or a homeless camp, I can't tell. I think there's a homeless camp up here, but I see a car over there. So there's possibly somebody living over there. Let's be careful. Guys, so people drive cars up here and they push them off. But there's certain areas where people have actually crashed off of them. I can actually see across from here on the edge of that hillside where somebody actually probably passed away from off-roading out here and they crashed. But this canyon, this wash goes on for probably about a mile, then it hits private property up ahead. But I'm gonna try to find the easiest way over here. And I want to alert people that I'm coming into their homeless camp if there is anybody. If there's somebody over there, we'll just turn around. But I think we could possibly be on some homeless camps territory. Guys, you gotta be careful when you hike, because look at this. I don't know if somebody dug this. I don't know if it's natural, but it just drops like 18 inches right here down. Like if you're not looking down, you could really break your ankle. So let's try to hike in from a different way. Quails. There's some quail in here. Some wild quail. Guys, here's a trail, but I think it's from a homeless camp, so. We gotta be real careful approaching camps like this. Hopefully it's deserted. I'm not really sure. Hello? Hello? Here's a Honda Ridgeline that probably drove out here at one time. You can tell it's never rolled. And here's a Volvo. These cars drove out here at one time from far, probably this way through the back. Guys, there's a homeless camp right in front of me, so I'm gonna make sure there's nobody inside there. Hello? Hello? I'm just trying to pass through. Anybody here? Hello? I might want to watch my back when I'm filming these two cars. Hey guys, here's a Volvo. I'm sure it's stolen. The VIN number's been removed. The engine's there. There's a serial number on the engine, I believe. What do you guys think? Is this thing stolen? Look at this thing sitting on a tree stump. That's crazy. Guys, but how long ago did they get this car out here? Look at this. There's no trails out here. You can't get these things out. You'd have to come out here with a 4x or something. I don't know. Man, it's spooky out here. Let me take a picture of this one really quick, and we'll move on to the Honda Ridgeline. Never put your hiking poles down. Especially when you're in an area like this, you could get ambushed from different people. At different angles, you just don't know. Rocky Mountain National Park. Guys, this thing's stolen. Honda Ridgeline 4-wheel drive. Look at that. They took most of the interior. Let's see if the VIN number is there. Six-cylinder. Guys, it looks like the VIN number's there, but it's so dusty. I don't know if we're gonna be able to read it. Actually, there's a VIN down here. I'll take a picture of that as well. There's a VIN in there, but you can't read it because it's filled up with water and there's like dust over the VIN. But right here, guys, I keep hearing something over here in that camp. I don't know. Hello? 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 Guys, this isn't a cheap vehicle. Like Honda Ridgeline 4-wheel drive. Extremely expensive truck. So something's fishy. Something is really fishy. How's the ignition looking? It's hard to tell. The ignition's like all taken apart, but you just never know with these vehicles. I'd like to get a VIN number off this. Let me see if I can find a VIN number on a panel somewhere. I don't see a VIN number. All I see is some numbers on the engine. I don't see a hidden VIN number on this car. I'm looking at all the panels. I don't see nothing. A lot of times there's a sticker and they stick them on the panels, but I just don't see it in this vehicle. And there would be one in the door, but the door's gone. So if somebody's trying to hide the information on this vehicle is what they're trying to do. Maybe I'll take a picture of the number on the transmission. Stay with me. Guys, I need to go around this homeless camp and keep hiking that way. Either that or I have to climb all the way around the way we came and hike through the street and come back over the mountain, and I don't really want to do that. So let's approach this camp and see what happens. Hello? Anybody? Just want permission to pass through here. Hello? Guys, there's somebody in there. When I started walking towards it, I heard some metal like move around like they were standing up. I think, unless my mind's playing tricks on me, do we go back and see if I was hallucinating, or what do we do? I'm just passing through the right. Going around. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh my God, guys, look at this cactus. So cool. Wow. Look at this size of this wild cactus. Unbelievable. Give you, to show you how big this pile of cactus is. Oh, lizard. Here's some more right here. Alright guys, let's keep pushing forward. I'm gonna turn the camera off for a while. Guys, what's in that covered bucket right there? It's probably a bathroom or something. Guys, I don't think nobody's been back in here in a long time. Here's some more buckets, look at that. But I think they're toilets. Look at this. How are you gonna get a vehicle past this? You're not. Unless you have a lifted truck on 40s. Guys, I'm gonna stay this way. It looks like there's not so many weeds this way. Guys, look at all those buckets in there. Guys, I see footprints, so somebody's been back in here. Talk about pouring sweat. Guys, so check it out. It still shows another vehicle far to my left, but as I look back, I see something over there, but I don't want to walk all the way back over there to see what it is. Let me try to zoom in with my iPhone. Maybe it's just like a washer or a dryer or like a refrigerator over there, so we don't have to go all the way back. Give me a minute. All right, guys, now we're a lot higher up on this hill. See what happens when I zoom now. There it goes. It's not glitching no more, but with the naked eye, I can't tell what that is. What do you guys think? What is that? I don't know, let's pass. All right guys, now we're up here with the billy goats. hiking on the hillside, because down below you can't pass. The other side of the wash is like a canyon, steep canyon wall, so you can't actually get through there. I need to be down in there though, so I need to keep climbing higher to find this missing vehicle that's supposedly out here somewhere. I've got a feeling we're going to be hiking out that way, so we're going to check that thing out, whatever it is. Stay with me, guys. It's super hot out here. Good thing I have this shirt on. It's really saving me. Then when it gets super hot, I'll just pull it over my face like this, and it pretty much blocks out all the sun. Forgot my sunglasses, of course. They're in my Prius. I might try to buy another battery for it. I'm not really sure. So the new batteries are $2,000. This is a battery. It's the hybrid battery. Those Priuses have two batteries. It has the main 12-volt battery, then it has the battery under the car, the big one. So I had a guy rebuild it. It was $600 about 2 months ago. It only lasted 1,000 miles and it came back on. So I pretty much threw $600 out the window. I don't know what's gonna happen. Stay with me. All right, guys, I can't make it any farther. The wall's like this, going down. Whoa. And the road stopped, guys. This little goat trail is on. It stopped, and the vehicle on GPS is so far from here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We could try hiking in from the top of these mountains, or go try to find other cars that are supposedly down in the wash over there. Let me see what I could do. Let me see what I could pull off, guys. Stay with me. I'm gonna do some brainstorming. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop right there because I was just walking farther and I almost thought I was gonna fall to my death right now. So I'm turning around. It's either that or hike through 8 foot of vegetation where you can't see your surroundings. And I'm not gonna do that. So we're gonna turn around and hike to that weird object I was just showing you guys over there. And we might even hike towards the flood control that's going out towards the 15 freeway. Stay with me, guys. Hey guys, I want to give the guy a shout out that gave me this lead. His name is Desert Adventures. He's a YouTuber. I'll link one of his videos in my description if you go below. He finds vehicles with drones and with Apple Maps, Google Maps. He really does a lot of work to find these vehicles. So if you guys want to see some crazy stuff, I'll put a link in my description to go check him out. Guys, keep pushing forward. We turned around. I went a lot farther than I actually thought. I didn't even think I was going to pass that homeless camp, to be honest with you. Now we're going to pass it again, which I'm like 99% sure there's somebody in there, but they're just not coming out. Because I heard metal clanking around. I heard like chains or something. Like there was metal. And it wasn't the metal that I have here. It wasn't this. It was something ahead of me. So there's somebody in there. But I'm not going to go butting into people's privacy and pushing down their blankets and seeing who's in there, guys. So it's too risky. Guys, that vegetation got so thick now. can't even film. I can't even find that object. It's like hidden because the vegetation is like 5 or 6 feet high. Don't see anything. Oh, here it is. Good thing we turned around. It's a car. And a really old car at that. This is going to be cool. I think this will be the end of our video, guys, because I'm supposed to be working right now. I'll be working tomorrow. And I'll be working Sunday. I literally stopped what I was doing and said if I could fit in 3 or 4 hours of filming, it'll be awesome for me because I could sit up and edit till 1 or 2 in the morning and try to push a video out this weekend. And here we are. What is it? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. I'm just taking it all in right now. Let me take a picture. Hold on. Guys, I heard back in the day, I know a lot of people on my channel that say there was a time in the 80s, in 90s, even in the 70s, there were so many cars out here crashed and stolen. They would push them off these cliffs. There was roads up there and they would just push them off. There was over 100 cars down here. The SWAT team even came and did a raid at night and arrested like 30 or 40 people, I heard. Not sure if it's true, but that's what I heard. And for those of you familiar with California, it was called Cadillac Hill. Man, look at this thing. Wow. From the rust. This is the wash, as you guys know. Let me take another picture here. I was even telling myself right now, I was like, man, I don't want to go try to find those other cars. I want to go home and keep working. I'm self-employed, guys, so I work for myself. Oh, we have a name over here, guys. Perfect. We have a name. I'm just making sure there's no beehives before I start swinging and whacking some of these weeds away right now. This is going to be a really cool picture as well. Move this too, so you guys can get the whole picture here. Guys, what I'm reading right now, oh, we have a VIN number, possibly. Look at this, Super 88. Super 88. Oldsmobile. Look at the VIN number in there. I'll take a picture with my iPhone, but you guys could read it, I think, with the GoPro. 61 5T02 043. That is cool. Very rarely do you find VIN numbers, if that's a VIN number, on old cars. The vandals will come out here and just destroy it. Pull the VIN numbers off, you know. It's just pirates, pretty much. Cool. Let's keep looking at this car, guys. Sounds like a kitten, but I think it's a bird. The more stuff I clear away, the better the picture we get of this car. Yeah, this car's gone. This car's gone, baby. Guys, I'm just happy there's no beehive in here, or we wouldn't be filming this video right now. Guys, maybe it was it's meant to be that we turned around and this thing we thought was a washer dryer turned out to be an Oldsmobile Super 88. Whatever that is. Guys, look how thick this metal is for the door. Old school. Old school. Wow. All right, guys, I'm gonna take some pictures. Hold on a minute. Hey guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Things actually fell into place perfectly. I did not think the end was going to end this way. I thought we were actually hiking to a refrigerator. I could not tell this was a vehicle from far up on that hillside. But it fell into place perfectly, guys, because I wanted a quick, easy video. Not these hour-long videos that I sometimes do when I have a lot of times on my hand. What I'm going to try to do is put the drone out up here so I have service. I was thinking about trying to fly it from the van, but once I cross this mountain, I'll have zero service on my joystick. I won't be able to control the drone, and I won't be able to fly it that far. So this is going to be really interesting. We'll fly it straight from here, and it's crazy. I'm looking straight up there, and I can see the cross. I'd really like to know what that cross meant, who put it there, and the story behind it, but I'm sure back in the day, this was a really wild and crazy canyon at one time. All right, guys, peace out. Let's put the drone in the air. You guys have a safe weekend.